Today, we're really plunging into something critical. It's how artificial intelligence, AI, is radically changing cybersecurity.
That's right. Specifically, we're looking at automated vulnerability discovery and exploitation.
So, AI finding weaknesses in software and systems and then actually using them.
Exactly. And doing it at a speed and scale we've just never seen before. It's fundamentally shifting things. We're talking machine learning, large language models,
Yeah.
things that are powering this evolution.
Right. It's knowledge you kind of need now to navigate the digital world.
Precisely. It impacts everyone.
Okay, so let's unpack this. How does AI actually, supercharge these capabilities? What is it doing differently?
What's really fascinating is how it transforms the old methods. Take vulnerability scanning and fuzzing, for instance.
Oh.
Traditionally, that could be quite random. But AI models, they learn from like millions of past attempts. They generate test cases, much more likely to actually trigger a security bug.
So it's not just throwing stuff at the wall.
No, not at all. It's intelligent. And they also use dynamic code analysis.
Which
Basically, running the code, watching its behavior in real time to predict where vulnerabilities might be hiding based on patterns it sees.
That sounds powerful, but is there real-world proof? Are we seeing this happen?
Oh, absolutely. A great example is Google's OSS-Fuzz initiative.
Right, I've heard of that.
Yeah, uses AI-enhanced fuzzing, testing thousands of open-source projects constantly. I mean, as of this year, 2025, it's found something like over 50,000 bugs.
50,000, wow.
And more than 10,000 of those were actual security vulnerabilities in big stuff like Chrome, OpenSSL.
So it definitely speeds up finding these problems.
Dramatically. Finds things humans might miss for ages.
Okay, this is where it gets maybe a bit scary. Finding a vulnerability is one thing. Can AI actually create the tools to exploit it, to weaponize the flaw?
That's the critical question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes.
Mm.
Increasingly, yes. We're seeing AI, especially these powerful LLMs like GPT-4, maybe GPT-5 soon, performing what we call autonomous exploit creation, meaning they can read a bug report, understand the vulnerability, and then generate working code, a proof of concept exploit, often really quickly.
So turning a report into a weapon.
Pretty much. And even more sophisticated, AI can sometimes chain together multiple minor vulnerabilities to create a complex attack path that used to take, highly skilled human attackers quite a bit of time and effort.
Okay, that's significant. Any specific examples where this has actually been done?
Well, in controlled research, yes. There was a study in 2023 using Meta's Llama 2 model.
Right.
It successfully generated working exploits just from detailed bug reports. It showcased the immediate potential, the risk.
And are there tools out there using this?
There are open source projects popping up, like Deep Exploit. It's an AI-driven penetration testing tool. It uses reinforcement learning, learns by trial and error, to scan, analyze, and attack targets pretty much autonomously. Minimal human input needed.
The potential scale here feels enormous. So what does this mean for the bigger picture?
Well, connecting the dots, AI enables mass scanning. Imagine scanning thousands, maybe millions, of applications, devices, APIs all at once, looking for those weak spots.
That's a huge expansion of reach.
Exactly. And it's constantly learning from public exploits.
Yeah.
It scrapes data from code repositories, maybe even dark web forums, learning new techniques and then applying them to systems it hasn't seen before.
So it's not just finding known types of vulnerabilities. It could find completely new ones, 0 day.
Precisely. That's the really concerning part. At Black Hat USA in 2023, researchers demonstrated this. They used GPT-4.
Okay.
They fed it product manuals, API documentation, and had it generate fuzzing scripts. And guess what? It found previously unknown vulnerabilities 0 days in actual real-world software, IoT devices, web apps.
Wow, so it found flaws nobody knew existed just by reading the manual, essentially.
In a way, yes. By analyzing the documentation and predicting likely weak points. It just highlights the speed and power AI brings to detection.
This really does sound like an arms race, speeding up incredibly fast. Why should you, listening right now, really care about this specific aspect, the speed and the scale?
Because the window is shrinking. Vulnerabilities can now potentially be found and exploited in hours, maybe minutes, not the weeks or months we used to have. That puts organizations, and frankly individuals, at much higher risk.
And it hits more targets.
Yeah, it massively expands the attack surface. Think cloud APIs, all those Internet of Things devices, complex modern apps. AI makes targeting them much easier, sometimes before the creators even know there's a problem.
So it's a constant battle, AI versus AI almost.
It's heading that way.
Yeah.
Attackers using AI, defenders using AI. It's shifting the whole paradigm from reacting to known threats to anticipate machine-generated, machine-found vulnerabilities. It fundamentally changes what secure even means.